What do you think, guys? Boy, big field. Deck's all the way up, by the way, and these blades are pretty sharp. At least they were before I started. It probably won't be when I'm done. Trash everywhere. Just a knockdown, folks. Just a knockdown. What's up, guys? So, let me clean this lens. Alright, so it's late afternoon. It's Thursday. We got a lot of rain coming tomorrow. I'm trying to knock down this way overgrown field. Started off with fairly sharp blades. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, they're really not too bad. They're still fairly sharp. So I don't have enough battery to do this right, so I'm gonna go grab another battery and I'm gonna set you guys up to time lapse it and see how that goes. So yeah, it's a mess. It's been a mess. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, we got full battery now. So I already did all that. Cleaned all that. Dude, the trimming, I don't even want to talk about, like, everything was like this. I'm not trimming none of this. I'm not getting paid to do all that. But I cut this about 4 times last year, and this is the first time it's been cut this year. And the last time I cut it was early fall last year, so it didn't get cut like October, November. I think the last time I cut it was like September, late September maybe. So, all right, well, I'm gonna set you guys up on time lapse. I'm gonna put you way over here because this is kind of an area where people like to steal, so I don't want to get it stolen. Yeah, do it right here. This should give you guys a pretty good view of the field, I think. Right? Not bad. All right, let's go time lapse. All right, guys, well, that was knocking it down with the deck all the way up, like it's locked. I'm gonna go to, you know what, this should be fine. No, it's just, I don't know, 3.5 might be too much. Let's go 3 3/4. 3 3/4. All right, we're gonna drop the deck down to 3 3/4. And we're gonna give it a whack-a-doodle. So maybe I'll set you guys up like right here, and I'll leave it on video for a few, and then I'll come back and drop it on time lapse. Maybe get 2-3 passes this way and then go time lapse. It actually went way better than I thought. I'm gonna drop it down to 3.5. Not too shabby, boys. I think I'm gonna roll with that. Maybe I'll drop you guys back on time lapse here. Yep, going back to time lapse. Yeah, don't sleep on the Toro grandstand. Like, y'all seen what this field looked like. I mean, wow, like, that's pretty dang good. We're down to 3.5 from like 2.5 feet. So I think that's pretty darn good. Yeah. Let me see. All right. Really going out of my way with this because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I gotta get a lot done. Like, take advantage of the good weather while you got it, right? So that's the plan. But yeah, so you guys see what this started out as. You see what it looks like now. I'm gonna get rid of this video or stop the video just so that I can finish knocking this out. Okay, well, that's a lot better than it was. Oh man, it's getting dark out here. Yep. I still gotta go blow off, so let me load up and get all this done so I can go blow all this front. Like, I trimmed and cleaned up the whole front, so I gotta go blow all that crap off. So all right guys, I'm about spent now. I'm only doing this because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, like a lot tomorrow, so I'm trying to get ahead of the game. So yeah, Josh's Lawn Care. Alright guys, what's up? I'm probably the brightest thing out here right now with my John Deere. By the way, this was an Equip Expo grab, so yeah, this is the backfield. Everything that was all overgrown It's actually looking pretty decent now. Right. I don't think anybody's seen the front out here yet, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Like, the trimming was the worst. Like, I was trimming stuff that was over my knee high. A lot of sagebrush, a lot of heavy duty weeds, like some thick stuff. I was like, what the heck am I cutting over here? It was sticking to my legs. But granted, this is just a knockdown. This is not designed for, oh, and I think there was $1 in the grass that I destroyed. So if anybody can find the other bits of that $1, it's theirs. So this is not bad. This was all bad overgrown and everything. And yeah, like I said, it's not meant to be a beautiful fix, like make it look all perfect, but it's a knockdown. And I think it looks pretty dang good. Wish I had taken some photos of the front before I did this, but yeah, the front looks pretty good. I'm excited about it. Not really. But yeah, I undercharged it as usual because it was taller than I thought it was. A good bit taller than I thought it was. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. I just, you know, mistakes were made on my part. I haven't gotten paid for this yet either, because technically I'm not supposed to meet the dude here until tomorrow morning, right? And the reason is because he's coming clear from like out East Liverpool, whatever, Columbus, I don't know. It takes him 2 hours to get here. This is his rental. They're going to be, I think they're going to be turning it into a rental property. I don't know. But yeah. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm doing. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of spent now. I've been out here. I've been out since 9 this morning. And that may sound late to you, but the reason I didn't get out earlier is because we had a pretty hard frost this morning. And I don't believe it's a good thing to cut grass when it's frosted. Not to mention that when everything's wet and frosty, and the 2 properties that I do first thing in the morning were fairly nice properties, and they have like fresh concretes. And if you get into that fresh concrete with wet, dewy tires, it's really hard to get all the chlorophyll off of everything. And all you gotta do is make one stupid, simple mistake of like driving over the concrete, and yeah. I put another spool of line in this thing the other day, which I hadn't done in a while. The one thing. Okay, let me talk about this real quick. So, I always use the 9.5 Echo Black Diamond. This is a spool. I wrap them up myself. Anyway, and throw them in my pocket with a little electrical tape. That way I don't make a mess of a spool in my pocket. But so I had to grab some of this the other day because my old spool of Echo Black Diamond just ran out, right? So I was like, let me grab that. Where is it? It's this stuff. Dang it. I've had this for a while. It's Shakespeare line. It's an 8.0. I've had this forever. Barely been using it. Like, haven't been using it. And I'm actually sort of impressed with the way it actually does flip edge. So, like, it cuts a cleaner line than flip edge with a lower RPM. And what I'm talking about is if, okay, most of you guys will understand this. When you're doing, when you're flip edging with, did I just mess that up? Yeah, when you're flip edging with the Black Diamond, right, the way these are twisted, they create a different sound. Like, they reverberate. They kind of like oscillate in the air, right? So they cut super nice because they're really sharp, right? But at the same time, as they're going through the air or spinning, it takes a higher RPM to stretch it out. It takes a higher RPM to get it to, like, you know, make a nice straight line when it's spinning, than that Shakespeare line did. I mean, granted, it's an 8.0, it's a little bit lighter, but I liked the way it was flip edging. I might start running that out, like just using it for a while, because I'm highly impressed on the way that flip edge does not cut as clean as this or as well into the high grass as this does, but it's been doing a good job. I'm not complaining. Jumping in the truck. It's about time to get out of here. I don't even know what time it is. It'll be about 8:30. I would think. It's about dark. 8:41. Yeah. So I got grass stuck all up under everything. And I need something to drink, and the water's in the cooler. So anyway, guys, so this is going to be a weird video. It's going to have a bunch of different stuff. It's going to have some time lapse. It's going to have some GoPro footage. It's going to have some phone film. Dang it. Cooler. That's my 8-day cooler. It's a Coleman. It's one of those ones that like the walls and the top are all super thick. Like it doesn't hold as much as a different cooler, but I'll tell you what, I throw 1 bag of ice in there at the beginning of the week, and that's all the ice I need all week long. I just fill it up with water. Can y'all see me? I fill it up with water, throw a bag of ice in it, good to go all week. Alright, y'all, I'm spent. I'm gonna go home. Peace.